Namaste, Hamesha Khush Raho Betiya. My name is Manisha Singh. Today I am teaching you marketing and regulatory issues for functional foods and the nutraceuticals. Now let's start with the topic. History of the functional foods and nutraceutical foods in US and international. In 1999, strong market gains for foods using the Nutrition Labeling and Education Act approved health claims and nutrient content claims as part of their marketing message. Try to communicate the consumer to get attention. Next is introduction. Nutraceuticals in 1989 to describe food products that have a medicinal benefit provided by physical or as well as mental or as to reduce the risk of diseases. It includes the functional foods such as vitamin enriched products, nutritional supplements, sport drinks, and medically formulated foods. The global functional foods and nutraceuticals market is divided into the following categories, that is functional food, functional beverage, and dietary supplement. One or any combination of substances like minerals, amino acids, and vitamin and herbs. Functional foods are help to prevent the diseases. In 1980, Japan foods for specified health use, FOSHU, provide a specific medicinal or physiological benefit in addition to the primary nutritional benefit. Non-alcoholic drink made with non-traditional ingredients, herbs, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, or raw foods or vegetables to improving the joint mobility, boosting the function of the immune system or heart, increasing energy and satiety, and creating a sense of well-being. Then the regulatory background. Since 1973, the FDA regulations is take part in the labeling. The food is adequate or effective in the prevention, cure, mitigation, or treatment of any disease or symptom is deemed misbranded. That is the appearance of permissive health claims on food products and the reaction of the and institution of the NELEA, that is the appearance of permissive health claims on the food products. In mid 1980s, the FDA acceleration of the explicit health related and disease related claims to justify the benefit the public health. In 1984, promotion of all brand cereal by Kellogg's company with the labels. Then the benefits of the fiber is it reduces the risk of some kinds of cancer and best sources of fiber. National Cancer Institute is NCI. Then use of diet and especially foods rich in certain nutrient properties on consumers. In late 1980s, oat bran is lowered blood serum, cholesterol, and the reduced risk of chronic heart disease. Next is the calcium. Calcium reduced the risk of osteoporosis. That is, dairy products and dietary supplements, vegetable oil products must be cholesterol free to better for heart. Then reaction and institution of the NLEA. Health claims receiving approvals from NLEA. 7 health claims receiving original approval under the NLEA, that is calcium and osteoporosis, sodium and hypertension, dietary fat and cancer, and dietary saturated fat and cholesterol and risk of coronary heart diseases. Fiber containing grain products, fruits and vegetables and cancer. Then fruits, vegetables, and grain products that contain fiber, particularly soluble fiber, and risk of coronary heart disease. And then is fruits and vegetables and cancer. Additional health claims receiving FDA approval under the NLEA, that is folate and neutral tube birth defects, and dietary sugar, alcohol, and dental caries. Dietary soluble fibers such as the food that found in the whole oats and psyllium seed husk and coronary heart disease. And to be labeled as healthy food must meet low for food fat and saturated fat. Then for a health claim to be approved on a food product, the claim must be submitted to the FDA with full scientific documentation. All materials enter the public domain after lengthy review and public comment, estimated to be in excess of 500 days. The claim may receive generic approval for use by all products that meet the qualification of the claim. A health claim permits a statement linking the nutrient with a disease state. A dietary supplement claim is limited to a structure function statement connecting the nutrient to a good health. It can be used on the label and requires a 90-day post-marketing submission of the FDA, and substantiation is necessary for the claim, which also is generically available for qualifying products. There are substantial and critical marketing differences in the claim approval formats and the language structure permitted by the two regulatory structures for foods and dietary supplements. Next is the introduction to consumer marketing issues for nutraceutical and functional foods. General factors are the good taste. Not only should nutraceutical products provide good taste, they must promise good taste in their advertising and reinforce the consumer curiosity for good taste. Brand name connects to the functional advantage, health benefits of the food product, and unique functional value of the food. Then consumer education required. Levels of consumer education appear to follow public health campaigns, and to degree that approved health claims receive rapid exposure in the commercial and public health media, consumers quickly appreciate new nutrient benefits and avoid information overload. Complicated qualitative, quantitative messages and comparative mathematical relationships can be misunderstanding to the consumers. So this information is useful for the medical audience and the informed consumer, and its presence provide value for the purposes. Next is a competitive set determined by the health issue, that is cholesterol lowering foods, whether oatmeal, soy or stenol ester and spreads, are in direct competition with ethical drug products for this purpose and provoke strong competitive response from the pharmaceutical industry. These defensive responses are addressed to both the consumers and medical community. Non-verbal messages are important. Important methods for communicating good taste, quality assurance, and functionality so satisfied users enjoying the product. Used to suggest target market consumers product quality and to provide a natural halo for the product with visual of fields, growing plants, plant botanical graphics, or other reassuring images. Dosage and standardization, the regulatory environment, the educated consumer, and the medical community will be asking for levels of bioactive presence to fulfill efficacious dosage levels. Standardized product will be an important factor for assessing product quality and perhaps even to meet required product certification in the future. The functional food industry is growing steadily worldwide. Innovative products are being launched continuously and competition is fierce. Researchers agree that the market is growing at an annual rate of 8 to 14%, but the exact size of the markets for functional foods is difficult to measure. Depending on the source of data and definition of this category of markets, the global market could range from US $7 to 167 US billion, and significant predators of the functional food consumption are related to the consumers health, motivation, perceived diet effectiveness of the products, and knowledge about the nutrition. Worldwide consumers will believe that functional foods are used to compensate for an unhealthy lifestyle, and their opinion is that people should eat and live a healthy life without relying on single food products. They think good feelings is derived from using the functional food. Market growth, the global functional food and nutraceutical market is expected to grow at a CAGR of 7.39% during the period of 2016 to 2020. The market size is predicted to rise from $168 billion in 2013 to $305.4 billion in 2020. The highest growth in the market is being recorded in the energy drinks, healthy snacks, and breakfast products sectors. Type, benefits, origin, ingredients, consumer, and geography. Then consumers can are becoming more interested in following healthier diets to help with digestive disorders by increasing their intake of functional food and nutraceuticals. Then considered to aid skin health, build immunity, and increase energy levels, enabling general well-being in products. A major concern for both manufacturers and consumer affects the credibility of the vendor in the market. Uh, the nutraceutical represent an exciting new opportunity for the food and the pharmaceutical companies to diversify. The challenges for the food companies, it is slow growing, retailer owned brands, retailer power and internet marketing, and relevance of nutraceuticals is fast growing sources of differentiation and higher margins. Innovative products increase bargaining power and accepted channel for the new products. hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching.